Hello students, welcome to this class, and in this class I will discuss a rotating frame of reference. And in rotating frame of reference, two additional forces will come. They are Coriolis force and centrifugal force. A frame of reference is nothing but a coordinate system. So rotating frame of reference means a rotating coordinate system. Let us consider this diagram. Here you can see x, y, z coordinates. They are fixed coordinates, and suppose another x dash, y dash and z dash, they are rotating in the xy plane with some constant angular velocity omega about the common z dash axis. Suppose we consider a particle at the point P. So its position vector from origin is r. You can see that in both rotating coordinate system as well as stationary coordinate system, in both the system the position vector is r itself, that is written here. R inertial and r non-inertial is equal to r itself. That is the position vector in inertial frame, that is non-rotating frame, and position vector in non-inertial frame, that is in rotating frame. Both are same, and that is equal to r. Now suppose particle P is at a rest in inertial frame of reference, that is in non-rotating frame of reference, P is at a rest. But in inertial frame, that point appears to be rotating in the opposite direction. So this is the velocity of the particle according to non-inertial frame, if the particle is at a rest in inertial frame. But if the particle is already having some velocity vi in inertial frame, then the velocity according to non-inertial frame will be vi minus omega cross r, and we can take this omega cross r to the left hand side and write vi is equal to vn plus omega cross r. Vi is the velocity in inertial frame, that is a non-rotating frame, and vn is the velocity in non-inertial frame, that is in rotating reference frame. Now this vi can be written as dr by dt in inertial frame, and vn can be written as dr by dt in non-inertial frame plus omega cross r. This may be treated as some operator equation. D by dt acting on r in inertial frame is the same as d by dt acting on the same vector r in non-inertial frame plus omega cross into that r. So if we replace this r by vi, then you will get this equation. dvi by dt in inertial frame is dvi by dt in non-inertial frame plus omega cross vi. Now we substitute for vi using this equation here, and after some algebra you can see that the dvi by dt, which is the acceleration in inertial frame, is the same as acceleration in non-inertial frame, plus 2 omega cross vn plus omega cross r. We take these two quantities to the left hand side, so that will become minus, and multiply by m, then you will get m into an is equal to m into ai minus two terms here. You can verify all these by writing in a paper, and m into an is the mass into acceleration in non-inertial frame. So this is a force in non-inertial frame, which is equal to force in inertial frame plus two additional forces, and these two additional forces are forces which arise due to rotation of the coordinate system, and these two forces are called Coriolis force and centrifugal force. They are called fictitious force because they are not a real force, and they arise only due to the non-inertial nature or rotating nature of the frame of reference. That is why these forces are called fictitious forces.